What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Screw Toy action figure review, and today we'll be looking at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home Armadillo Build-A-Figure Wave Doctor Strange. And this Doctor Strange is a very, very much needed upgrade from the previous Doctor Strange that we recently got in the, well, not recently, but we got in the 10-year anniversary 3-pack with Thanos and Iron Man, which was an okay figure, but not the best. And then we also got him in his 2016, I believe it was Dormammu Build-A-Figure Wave from, his movie. And that one wasn't that great, as back then they didn't have photo real tech to print on the figure's face. So the likeness was a little bit cartoonish, a little bit off. But this right here looks great. So getting a quick look at the packaging, it is your standard Marvel Legends packaging. You get Legend Series up here, Spider-Man No Way Home, as Doctor Strange does appear in the Spider-Man movie, as we've seen in the trailer. Doctor Strange. On the side, we get a picture of Benedict Cumberbatch, whatever his name is. Another picture, actually, I think, yep, same picture from the side, just expanded out. Here we get a read up on Doctor Strange, so if you want to pause and read that now, you can do so. The Wave, which we've done the integrated suit, we've done the black and gold suit, we've done Miles Morales. We're currently on Doctor Strange. We'll probably do J. Jonah Jameson next. The Build-A-Figure here, and the numbers that correspond with the figures that come with the Build-A-Figure parts. A whole bunch of bullshit down here. On the bottom, we get the barcode, so if you want to, pause that, screenshot, and take that, you can do so. On the other side, we get the same picture, just mirrored. On the top, we get a logo of the MCU Spider-Man. Enough about this packaging. Let's crack this bad boy open. I'm getting a close-up look at all the accessories he does come with. He comes with the Eye of Agamotto, which does look very nice, but very curious to know why he comes with the Eye of Agamotto, if it was destroyed by Thanos in Infinity War. So very, very interesting. He also does come with this Cloak of Levitation that sits very, very nicely onto this figure and is a lot more accurate to the previous one that we did get. And as you can see, it is very nicely textured on the inside. No wash or anything, but that would have been nice to have a wash to really help those details come out. On the back, you get all those nice sculpted details, which does look very accurate to what we see. A nice collar that kind of flares up, and then on the corners it flares down. Some nice little gold paint here on the corners. And again, it does just peg onto the back of his back. So you can see the peg and the porthole right there. And it is very, very, very nice. And straight out of the packaging, he does come with these open gestured hands that I believe we've seen previously with the other Doctor Strange figures. But they do look very nice and very fitting to Doctor Strange. And even Doctor Strange himself does not know why he comes with open gripping hands. Very strange that they gave him, no pun intended, very strange that they did give him gripping hands, as he doesn't come with anything to hold. I wish they would have given him some of those gang signs that he does, when he goes like, but yeah, very, very strange that they gave him gripping hands. And he also does come with these hands that come with these effect pieces already molded onto the hand. As you can see, it is a translucent orange plastic with some flesh tone painted on the hands. And yeah, man, these are really, really nice and very nicely executed. The left hand, the little, shield thing is a little bit smaller compared to the right one, which is a lot more bigger. And just getting a, closer look from the front view, they're very, very nicely sculpted and detailed. I believe these are all brand new, as the previous one, kind of had that little flare going up, and was never a big fan of that. Some nice white paint on the, these little details would have really, really, really went a long way. I wish they would have done that like the previous ones, but just as is very, very nice, man. Really, really glad that they included these. They didn't have to, but they did. And yeah, man, I feel like they're very nicely executed and very nicely done. He also does come with Armadillo's head. And here we have Doctor Strange up close and personal. And overall, man, he's a solid figure. A very, very much needed upgrade from the previous two. As you can see, that likeness is very, very spot on. Kind of scary, man. Kind of scary how great these likenesses are getting. They're pretty much damn near spot on. But we've already seen the cape, as we saw earlier. It is, just very red plastic that not much paint on it. You can see some gold right here punched in on the, I don't know what would you call that. The collar pieces, I guess. But nice detail, big peg right there that pegs into the back of his back. all this nice sculpted detail. Some paint, again, would have really brought out all those details, but it is what it is. Now getting a look at Doctor Strange. Again, man, very nice looking figure, especially that likeness. That's really what makes this figure, is the likeness of Benedict Cumberbatch. I believe that's his name. Then you also get the Eye of Agamotto, nice red paint right there, some really nice gold right there, and on the actual metal piece right there in the center. And then the rest of the body is just blue plastic. Very nice brown belt right here with some nice silver punched in here, and then on the ring right there, and on this little tassel right there. And then I believe that right there is a sling ring, and it is painted in a very nice metallic copper color. And then again, you get some tassels down here, some more tassels back here. No paint back here, as silver paint would have really went a long way. But again, it's going to be covered by his cape, so nothing too bad. And then this little skirt piece is broken up down here. There are different separate flaps that do look very nice. No paint or anything. Again, it's going to be covered by the cape or the cloak, my bad. But that is very nice. And then you get down to his forearms. Down to his forearms, they are a light blue with some brown paint right there, which looks really nice. Helps break up that solid blue throughout the whole body. So very nice paint there. On the other side, same thing. Moving down, this thing kind of will hinder a little bit of his leg articulation, as it is, a pretty much a cone around his legs, but it is very soft and pliable, so you can move that out the way if you like. And then the rest of his legs, again, are just blue plastic. Then you get his boots, which we might have seen before, maybe on a Captain America, not too sure, but they are a gray plastic, and they do look very nice. But overall, he's a very solid figure, man. Again, the likeness is really what brings this figure together. And yeah, man, he's just a great looking figure. A very nice update to those previous Doctor Strange. So I feel like this right now is the definitive Doctor Strange in any line, in SH Figure Arts, Marvel Legends. Until the Mayfix one comes out in November, I believe, I think this guy will be, the number one Doctor Strange to go for. Well, obviously MCU Doctor Strange, but yeah, very good figure, man. Let's get a closer look at his articulation, and then we'll get some size comparisons. Now, getting a close look at Doctor Strange's articulation, it's pretty decent. His head is on a dumbbell joint, so he can look up a good amount, as you can see right there. He can look down a little bit, not much. He does have a decent amount of head pivots, so he can get some good expressions out of those head pivots. And then this cape does get a little bit on the way, mostly on his left arm, because the cape kind of drapes over his shoulder. But with the cape on, he can move his right arm that much up, and the right one just about there before, he kind of pops that cape off. So taking the cape off, he can get a very nice T-pose. As you can see there, he does have upper bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows that do bend in more than 90 degrees. All his hands are on, vertical hinges, or again, I always get confused with the vertical and horizontal, but all his hands do hinge up and down and do rotate a full 360. That is very tight. But his abdomen area, it doesn't really have a ab crunch. It's more of just a solid piece that connects to a ball joint here at the hip, so he can crunch this much forward and that much back, which is a decent amount. It could have been a little bit better, but it is what it is. And then again, this skirt piece right here is going to hinder his legs, but underneath this skirt, he does have upper thigh cut, double jointed legs, which again, I think these are reused from the previous Doctor Strange, as they do have pins right there. And then he does have boot rotation here at the calf. He does have hinges at his feet, so they can hinge this much forward, this much back, and he does have great ankle pivot with pegos at the bottom of his feet. Now getting a quick look at some size comparisons here, we have Doctor Strange next to Shang-Chi. the integrated suit Spider-Man, Korg, and Thanos. And here we have Doctor Strange on the rotating base. And overall, man, this dude is a great update to those previous, Doctor Strange that we got before from Marvel Legends. And yeah, man, if you're looking to, get a better quality and better representation of Doctor Strange from the MCU, I would say definitely pick this guy up. He comes with a great amount of accessories. And yeah, he comes with everything you pretty much need. The likeness is pretty much spot on. There's nothing really that I could really nitpick and say bad about this figure. Maybe that the you don't get the greatest leg motion out of those legs, as it is kind of traffic coned by that skirt piece. The cape, obviously, I hate plastic capes, so I always want soft goods on my Marvel Legends. But it is what it is. Uh, Other than that, man, I mean, I couldn't really have asked for more. It's a great Doctor Strange figure. Kind of weird that we're getting him in a Spider-Man wave, as his movie does come out just a few months after the Spider-Man movie. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get another Doctor Strange in his own movie line, Marvel Legends line. So very curious, but yeah, man, great figure overall. Not much more I could really say. I recommend you pick this guy up. He's a great figure. But yeah, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if you're looking to pick this guy up. Out of the whole wave, when I first found it at the first Walmart I went to, he was the only one missing. And then I went to about 5 other Walmarts trying to find this guy. And yeah, he was quite hard to find. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be the harder one to find in the wave. And so if you see him, I recommend you pick him up. But again, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram. The link is down in the description down below. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.